Hi, welcome to the channel. This is Moyna Bass Fishers. I'm Jim Moyna, professional bass fisherman. In this video, we're going to talk about day one of competition at the 2024 Bassmaster Open on Lake Okeechobee. This day totally caught me by surprise. And the surprise is how many quality catches were made today. I did not see this coming. At all. I mean, personally, my practice was terrible. Terrible. So, I, I didn't think this many guys could pull off good catches like they did. Um, Thankfully, there's 225 pro competitors. I'm in 40th place after day one, so thankfully, one of the areas where I did catch some fish, I was able to go in there and catch them, and even got one that was like 5 pounds. So that was nice. I was very happy to do that. And if I could pull that off again, did I tell you it was 1410? If I could do that again, that would be really nice. Obviously, it'd be really nice to have 23 pounds tomorrow, or 25, or 26, whatever. But they paid a 45th place. I want to stay in the money, so that's the goal. And I really don't know how it's going to come tomorrow. I don't know how these weights are going to happen. For me, obviously the weights are going to be just as good tomorrow as they were today. So I'm going to have to. I don't know how I'm going to do it. It seems like I really had to fish really hard to get what I did. I had a long day. I caught my second biggest one, probably with 30 minutes left to fish. So the late day, made it pay off for me. Tomorrow, so like for example, today I had to check in at 5:20. Tomorrow my check-in's at 3:20. That's 2 hours less of fishing time, which that's a lot. A lot can happen a lot can happen in 2 hours. So with that being said, I'm gonna have to just go out there and just fish, and whatever comes my way comes my way. Hopefully, I did lose some fish today. That's part of fishing. Hopefully that's not a problem tomorrow. Thankfully, the biggest one didn't get off, and my second biggest one didn't come off. The two of the four fish I got away, two of them I saw. One might have helped. It might have been like it might have replaced my smallest one with a new smaller one. And then there were two bites I had hooked for just a few seconds, and I don't really know what size they were because they came off so quick. So that was kind of a bummer. And I couldn't get any of those fish to bite back. Some of those fish I thought maybe were on spawning beds, so I'd go back to them and go back to more than once, and I could never get them to bite again. So I don't know if they were spawning fish or just cruising around or what, but could not get them to bite again. There are other guys fishing in the area I'm fishing. The area's getting quite a bit of pressure, so I'm not sure how that's going to play into it tomorrow. This lake, if these fish want to go, they go. And you could do the field could do even better tomorrow than what they did today, and that's scary because after working those fish over, working my area over like I did today, it's like, how can I do any better? but I'm gonna have to, to make the top 10. The top 10 is the cut for the final day. So to make the top 10, I'm probably going to have like a 23 pound bag or bigger, probably. That's what I'm guessing. To stay in the money where I'm at, I got to believe if I bring in, I don't know, it's hard to say. I think the weights might actually be better tomorrow, because that's what happened last week in the Toyota Series. The weights actually were decent on the first day, and then they actually got even better on the second day. So who's to say that can't happen here? So if I'm going to stay in the money, I guess I better bring in, I had 14.10 today. I better bring in like another 14.5 pounds tomorrow. Man, that just seems like a tall order, but it's possible. The co-angler I had today, he's a very nice gentleman. His name is Aaron. Very courteous. And most co-anglers are this way. They don't cast over you. They don't cast where you're casting, or They don't like put you in a situation where you feel like you gotta hurry up. So Aaron, thank you so much for that. Thank you for just fishing the way you fish and not throwing at stuff that I'm going to throw to. I appreciate that. And Aaron had a decent day. It could have been even better, but I think when we weighed, he was 20th place. So, but there was still probably another, I don't know, 30 guys to weigh after us, or maybe 40 at the most. In which case, he probably dropped probably no worse than 30, I bet. So, and he had and he had hooked up a couple of nice fish that got away on him, which was unfortunate. Just the way it goes. But he had one that was over 4 pounds jump off. That would have helped him out. And then he had another one that was probably like 3.5. Would have helped him out. So, yeah. But anyways, those fish are around. I just need to go back to that area. And that's the plan. I'll go back to that same area, and hopefully those fish are ready to bite. Some new ones, bigger ones. So that's what I got. What else? Is there anything else of note? Oh, the weigh-in was very long, very long weigh-in, and that's because there's a lock that you got to lock through to get in and out of Roland Martin's Marina to weigh your fish, and just that whole locking process was long. And then where I'm staying is at Uncle Joe's fish camp, and this is where I launched. And so by the time I got through that lock, weighed my fish, because I had a 5:20 check-in, so by the time I got in there, weighed my fish, and left out of there, it was dark. I had to run the rim canal in the dark, almost pitch black, almost nearly dark. There was just a hint of light in the horizon. So anyways, I had to run the rim ditch back to Uncle Joe's fish camp here, which I don't know. I don't like running in the dark. That's for sure. Plus they put these navigation wooden poles right in the center of the rim ditch every so often. So in the dark you can't really see them. And they don't really have reflectors. I don't know. They didn't reflect any light to me because I went by 2 of them, and I mean, I was just taking it slow and easy, like 40 miles an hour. And I saw both of them. So, but that's only because I saw their silhouette against the background. All right. And gosh, I still got some tackle to do because I got here so late. Oh, and then the other thing. So then I go to this gas station, right? Because I don't want to fill up. I don't want to fill up the whole tank, but I want to put in a little bit. So the pump, I should have known as soon as I pulled in there. It said error on the pump. Please pay inside. So I'm like, okay, I want to get about 8 gallons, so that'll be like $30. So I went in there, gave him $30, go back out, and meanwhile there's a guy already at the pump, one of these other pumps, and I look over at his pump and it's just barely ticking. Each number's just, I mean, I'm like, hey man, what's wrong with your pump? And he's like, yeah, it's slow. So then I turn mine on, and it's just as bad. So it had to be like 20 minutes I was there just to put in. I ended up putting 30 gallons. It was prepay, which ended up being about 9 gallons of gas. So that 9 gallons plus what was left in there is more than enough to get me through tomorrow. But yeah, it was agonizing how slow that was going. In fact, there are customers showing up, and I don't know if maybe I shouldn't have done this or whatever. But I said, hey, look at our pumps. You know, they're walking in right past me to go prepay for their pumps. I'm like, hey, you sure you want to put in your gas here? Because look at my pump, and his pump over there is doing the same thing. He put in he prepaid 150. The other pro that was there before I got there, and he finally gave up. He quit like at $70 because he'd been there for a while before I got there, and he finally quit and got the rest of his money back and went to some other gas station to finish it off. But yeah, so I was telling these customers maybe try the gas station over there, you know, a different one. So anyhow, and I mean, I don't know if I should have said that or not. I mean, those people rely on the income of their gas sales, so who am I to say? But it's I look at it this way: would I have liked for somebody to tell me um, that hey, you might want to try that other gas station instead of this one because these pumps are agonizingly slow? And I'm like, yeah, I would want somebody to tell me that. So I guess it's on the owner of the gas station to fix their pumps so they work right, and otherwise they're going to have unhappy customers and they're not going to have any repeat customers. Business 101, right? That's what I'm saying. Okay, enough of that tangent. I got a couple rods I got to address. It's probably like 9 o'clock at night now. So this video's over and out.